Hossaloo. These are far too good for us. Howdo, ladies and gents, welcome to York City Football Manager 2017. Episode number 10? Something? I don't know. I meant to film this a few days ago. I've been at this point in the save for a long time and it's been actually annoying me because I want to play on some more. But busy few days, but I've got to it tonight. Just about. It's pretty late. So I'm going to record some now. And then I'm going to play some more. And then I'm going to go to bed. But I've actually done really well. really well. I'm just going to show you some results here. So I left you with this, the first game of League 2, first game of Football League. We lost to an own goal, 2-1. No shame in that, away from home in our first ever game. Then also away from home against Wigan, who are a mid-ish table championship team. They spanked us. They went 1-0 up, 2-0 up, got back to 2-1, 3-1, 4-1? I've forgotten how the scores went. Bobby Mosley got himself sent off, which I wasn't too happy with. But Joe Pigott got 2 goals on his debut. I actually played a full rotation team. I don't think anyone started both of these games. Oh, Sean Rooney did. Yeah, Sean Rooney did, but that was it, I think. And we also trialled the 5 at the back formation that I showed you in the last episode, just to give it a run, see how it went. Not that well. Although losing 5-2 away at Wigan, we were never going to win that. I was very happy with Joe Pigott, 8.8, got 2 goals. Very disappointed in Bobby Mosley, 2 yellow cards, sending off. The defenders overall, their ratings are going to be bad though, because we conceded 5 goals. Not too worried. Willie Askelainen played in goal for this game, and that was the only game he actually played for us. He asked to terminate his loan. Because he was one of 3 goalkeepers in the squad and probably the third choice behind Leatherin and new boy Johnny Madison. I think it's Johnny. Yeah, it's Johnny Madison. And so he asked for the loan to be terminated after playing just that one game for us, which is a little disappointing. He conceded 5 goals, but got a 6.6. And when you concede 5 goals and get a 6.6, you know it wasn't really his fault. But nay bother, because the second league game, the first league game at home in the Football League, and we fucking won it. We went 2-0 up. I didn't, after going 2-0 up early in the second half, I should have gone defensive. I didn't. They got one back. Then I went defensive, and there wasn't a highlight at all after their goal, which I was delighted with. So we got a win. We fucking won a game. Then we could maybe have won another one. We took a very early lead, quite a good goal actually. Chris Atkinson scored it at home against Oldham. They got one back. That's the second half, immediately from kickoff. Jermaine Beckford, and then they went ahead. But shortly after they went ahead, Ryan Brunt on I think his first start. I could be wrong. No, wait, he started this game, didn't he? Yeah, second start. Then he got the equaliser off on the 81st minute, and then we actually had a decent chance to win it as well. But 2-2, happy with that. It's not a defeat. Forest Green are fellow promotion, promotion rivals. That's not what we are. Our fellow promoted team for this season, and we drew away 1-1. Again, we took the lead. Aidan Connolly again. He's been hitting goals recently, but Reece Murphy, I think he was player of the season, wasn't he? No, he wasn't. No, it wasn't. I was trying to sign him, and he scored a hat trick in the playoff final, and told me to fuck off. Magoma got injured though in this game, which I'm really quite disappointed about. I'm still, you'll notice that pretty much all of these games have a different centre-back pairing. I'm still shuffling, trying to find who the best pairing is. And then we had a different pairing for this game. Lewis Silva and Sonny Bradley scored the winner in this game. 1-0, a poorer game for our attackers, but a very good game for our defence. A 1-0 win at home against Grimsby. Again, away against Accrington, a 0-0 draw. Very boring game. But 2 games in a row with poor games for attackers. Only 2 goals in the last 3 games compared to, 7 in our first 4. So drying up a little there, but improving in defence. And also the key thing here, apart from this first game, we've not lost, most importantly, and we've won 2 out of 3 home games and drawn the 2 away games. So that is very good going. For a first season after promotion, we find ourselves in 9th. 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. Leon is on 9 points. League table doesn't really count for shit at this point of the season. We just want to make sure that when we come onto this screen, this bar is scrolled all the way up to the top. For as long as this bar is scrolled all the way up here by default, when I click on this screen, I will be happy. Once it starts maybe creeping a little down here, is when I'll be a bit more worried. But that's a very good start. 9 points from our first 6 games. We're on track to survive, and survive quite comfortably. But as you may have noticed, today's game is against Stoke City under 23s. And the reason I've decided to show this one for the episode is because this gives us a chance to play against probably the best players that we'll have come up against so far. Checker Trade Trophy is doing that. It's done that in the Frangerine Dream. It's doing that in I Do Love Yorkshire. Now, I thought I could click on this screen and see what their predicted lineup was. I was mistaken. We're about to come up against the best player that we've come up against in the form of Joseph Allen. Look at these mental stats. Holy footballs. And also the actual football stats as well. He's the best player that we've come up against so far. Also in this team of theirs, they've got, who's that? Is that Hosselu? Yep, Hosselu up front. Who's number 34? Shenton? Anyone else that we've heard of, guys? Oh, Rob Elliott in goal. Signed from Newcastle for not that much money, I don't think. 450 grand. That's a very good signing for a backup goalie. So I think we'll do well to, well, we'll definitely do well to win it. We'll do well to get a draw away at the Basics 3. Bet365, Bet6365, Bet365 Stadium. We'll do very well to get a draw. I'd be delighted with a draw. But I feel like Mr. Joe Allen, Welsh Pirlo himself, might shit all over that dream. Now, if memory serves, there's a rule that I have to play at least 5 of the players who played in the previous league game, so I can't rotate completely. I've already rotated a little bit. I put Ben Whiteman in for Clovis because I wanted Anchorman in that last game against a good team away from home. So I guess Clovis can come back in for this game. Take that off Anchorman, put it on ball and midfielder on support. Defend. I'll not talk you through the changes I'm going to make because I'll take a while deciding. And cut to when I've finished making up who I want to be in this team, and I think I pretty much have. I'm going to go for Maddison in goal, Robinson in for Rooney at right back, Luis Silva and Magoma as the centre backs. Whittle stays in the team. Clovis comes in, Atkinson wheeling instead of O'Hanlon. I feel like I've made too many changes. Connolly, Little and Brunt as the front 3. Have I made too many changes? Squad number. No, it looks like I'm fine. Now I'm actually going to run something by you guys here. And I think I'm going to actually make a poll on YouTube. If you don't know how to participate in YouTube polls, if you hover your mouse over the video right now, in the top right there'll be an eye icon. If you click on that, it'll bring up the poll. Now, for videos and for recording videos, I switch to the close camera. Watch it in 3 dimensions and commentate over it in 3D. Pretty much every other Footy Manager YouTuber does not do that, including Franny Jeffers. Watch it in 2D or 2D Classic and then just have highlights in 3D. When I play the game on my own, I do that. I watch games in 2D because you can see the tactics better, you can see things better overall. I just think it makes for a better YouTube video to have the entire thing in 3D, but apparently I'm the only person that thinks that. So I'm going to make a poll. I'm going to say either 2D or 3D of what you want these videos to be shown in. Vote in the poll, and by the time I come to record the next episode, I'll look at the standings in the poll and I'll make a decision based on that. But before I actually leave this screen, holy shit, those odds. We are not fancied in this one. So their lineup is exactly as expected. Hosselu is a good striker, we know that. Joe Allen is a great player, we know that. Rob Elliott's a very good goalkeeper. I don't feel like I've heard of any of the others. Should I know who Montero is? No. I don't think any of these are particularly great. So it's the team of a similar strength to mine with 3 ringers, really. So I'm not too worried, to be honest. I feel like I could give these a good game. So we've started off with all of the ball here, although they're coming back into it now. It's their corner. Lifted in, headed in. That was simple, wasn't it? Oliver Shenton with the goal. Molina takes the corner, just flights it in, clears the man at the near post, Atkinson, and then Shenton comes off the near post and heads it into the top corner. Very simple, very annoying. Thanks Stoke. Thanks Stokes under 23s for highlighting our defensive frailties. Oh, and another set piece from Molina to whip in, and we don't get it clear, and Shenton's there again, but he's played it back. Wow, why? Here's Joe Allen, Pirlo himself, closed down by Whelan. Good lad. Keep pressure on him. Keep that pressure on him. Good stuff. Had that clear. Counter. Nope. Here's Pirlo. Shenton. Montero. Robinson, do not get sent off this early. Do not get sent off. Good man. Shenton again. Pirlo. Montero. Taylor. Pirlo. Shenton. Just possession football from them with very little pressure from us. Whittle needs help and he's not got it. Here's Jackson down the wing. Lifts it in. Good save, Maddison. Good save, son. Excellent save. I thought it was in, to be honest. I stopped commentating because I was ready to just sigh. But that's a very good save. And I kind of want to watch it, but it depends how much of this I'll have to sit through. Oh, not that much. Okay. So Whittle gets 2-on-1. Hey. And Jackson gets in behind him. It's a decent ball in. It's a header from Hosselu. That's a decent save, Maddison. You could have picked it up, maybe. Oh, but it's not over. Here's Taylor with a throw-in for them. Montero. This could be an absolute smashing, couldn't it? Taylor crosses it in. Easy. Easy for Maddison. Counter, lads. Come on. I might set us on counter, actually. We'll see how this goes. That's really fucking poor. Brunt with his 20 work rate. Jogs. Beckett smashes it forward to Hosselu. Here's Montero. This could just be me commentating over us getting battered here. Maybe I should have waited for the next game to start the video. Pirlo. Abdallah. Hosselu. These are far too good for us. I regret hugely what I said in the build-up about me not being that worried, because the ringers are turning up and it's getting pretty bad. This is first time left foot. Yeah, Maddison ain't saving that. Johnny Maddison is not saving that. These are Premier League quality players, some of these. Do I change it? I feel like we've done alright in terms of our share of the ball. We just haven't done anything with it because we're not good enough to. So what do I change? Do I go balls to the wall? I think we go balls to the wall, don't we? We assertively expect better. We go attacking. And we go more direct. We go higher tempo. We go closing down much more. Let's push the defensive line up as well and get stuck in and be expressive and run at them. Let's do all of those things and probably get fucking battered. Actually, I'm going to passionately give him a bit more G'ing up. Come on, more to come from you lads. Come on. I want to at least have an attack in this second half, please. An attack is what we aim for. Okay, free kick for us. Magoma plays it forward for Connolly. Atkinson, look for a ball. Look for a ball for Little. Can you get it over the top? No, you can't. Here's Aiden. There's Little. Penalty. No. Clovis heads back into the danger zone. Here's Connolly. Wheeling. Whittle make a bit of a run. Make more of a run than that. Okay. Robinson's made the run. Too late to find him. Here's Clovis. Wheeling has space. Late into him. Here's Connolly. Maybe we're a bit too narrow here. Wheeling. Play it for Atkinson. Good. That's an excellent ball. Andy, a little fuck. That's a really good goal. It was not too narrow because we find our way through. Andy Little's second goal of the season. We're back in it. We're back in it against Stoke. It's under 23s. And we have a chance of maybe pulling off and getting a point here against Stoke's under 23s. Excellent finish. Andy Little on your right foot just flicked it into the top corner. Rob Elliott ain't got a fucking prayer. But at the end of the day, this is just a cup game. Chris Atkinson is an absolutely key player to our team, so he will come off since he's now below 70 fitness. And Kane Ferdinand will come on in his place. I'll passionately tell him that he's awesome and he'll look happy because he loves me. Yeah. Okay, Rob Elliott with a goal kick for them. Hoofs it upfield, win that, Lewis. Sort of. Okay, there we go. We're going to get the ball though. Well done, Lewis. Just lay it off. Good man. Aiden. Brunt. Wide for Will. Inside for Whelan. Ferdinand. That's a good ball, Josh. Put a good ball in now yourself, mate. Or not. Here's Kane again, though. That's excellent again. Robinson. Okay. He's not quite the attacking fullback that Rooney is. Here's Whelan. Don't lose it. Good man. Very good man. Aiden, bang one. Oh, it's gone in. That's really poor goalkeeping from Rob Elliott. Their ringer goalkeeper has not come through, and it's fucking level. Kind of want to pull back the attacking now, but why? Since I've moved it to attacking, they've done nothing, and we've scored twice. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to stick with it. Aidan Connolly on the turn, on his stronger left foot. Not a bad effort, not a particularly good one. Rob Elliott definitely should be saving it, but he didn't. It's 2-2. Against Premier League oppositions, under 23s. Oh, I clicked make substitution just as a highlight started, so we're not going to make one. We're going to see what happens with this corner. Molina's going to lift it. Oh, where's the marking? Well done, Madison. Can this be our counter-attack? Go along, Madison. Madison. I have told my goalkeepers to distribute quickly, but they never do, ever. So I don't know if that's just like to negate a time wasting thing. Here's Telford for them. Are they going to score? Nope. So I'm going to make subs then. Now, Luis Silva is tired, but I don't think he will start in the next game. He's had a poor game today. I don't think he's one of my first choice centre backs really. So what I'm going to do is just rotate a couple of players that are key to our league games. And Aidan Connolly's played well again, and it's dipped below 70. So Kyle Kopp can come in for him. And we'll switch this role into advanced playmaker. Yeah, we'll leave it on attack. And Andy Little is obviously key. So Jake Cassidy can come in. Advanced forward. He prefers defensive forward. Nah, advanced forward. And we'll tell them both they're awesome. Have they known me long enough to love me yet? Oh, not quite. Oh, Jake Cassidy's getting there. They'll love me eventually. You'll all love me eventually. Okay, can we win it? Robinson. With the throw to Cassidy. Back to Robinson. Bit of a hoof cross. Brunt set it in! Yes! Alright. Pause. Tactics screen. Don't be off. Oh, it's just occurred to me that might be offside. Well, I'll be ready on the cancel button. So we are obviously enough going to drop way back. We're not going to have a high defensive line. Back to slightly deeper. We will close down sometimes. We'll not get stuck in anymore. We'll be more disciplined. We will shorter passing. Retain possession, lower tempo, we'll not run at them anymore, and yeah, those things. And I don't have a sub left to make, but I'll drop these guys onto defensive fullback. I know Alex Whittle doesn't really like doing that, but tough shit. Whelan can play as a... Oh, he can't really do it that well. Could I switch him to the box-to-box role? No, not really. Yeah, fuck it, stay on support then. And you can drop back to support, and you can go on to your preferred role of defensive forward on defend. Can we beat Stoke under 23s? That would be absolutely amazing if we could fucking beat Stoke under 23s with Joe Allen in the team and Hosselu, who's relatively decent. Please don't be offside then. It isn't. It stands. We're 3-2 up from 2-0 down at a Premier League stadium against a team wearing a Premier League kit. We've come back from 2-0 down to lead 3-2. Get the fucking... Is that Ryan Brunt's first goal for us? It might be. Let's have a quick goosey. He's injured. Whether it was or it wasn't, he's injured. We'll take him off. Again, it's just a cup game. No point risking him. So we're down to 10 men. But are we going to win it? Oh, 50 seconds is a long time for the final highlight. A long time. Alright, Maddison, don't do anything stupid, mate. Looks like they've gone to 3 up top. Cop wins it. Well done, Whelan. Cassidy. Hold the ball up. Just play it to Robinson. Just play it. There you go. Alright, 30 seconds to hold on. Here's Whelan. Yeah, just keep the ball. Just keep the ball. Go for Clovis. Alright, you're getting closed down now, Robinson. You've got to do something with it, mate. Come back inside for Clovis. Good man. Good man. It's good play. This is good time wasting play. There's Whittle. Just play it in front of him. There you go. We've fucking done it. What a comeback. Was it 2-0 at half time? Yes, it was. And we've won the second half 3-0 against a Premier League team. It was under 23s. That's jokes old now, isn't it? Sorry. But we beat Pirlo. We beat fucking Pirlo. What a comeback. I'm going to tell him. Passionate. What a comeback that was. Superb effort by everyone involved, and it fucking was as well. So we beat Stoke. Did they bring on any other ringers? I didn't really pay attention to what they were doing. They brought on Telford, Lisigne, and McJanet. So no, then. But even so, fucking delighted with that. Ryan Brunt, I only got a dead leg, 5 to 6 days. He'll miss a game. That's fine. Now we're coming towards the end of the transfer window. In fact, we are at it, and we still have a fair bit of money to play with. So there've been a few recommended players that I have scouted. Now what I do believe I mentioned I was after was a bit more experience in the midfield, and free agent Alex Lawless would look to possibly provide that. He's got good mental stats. He could be the captain of the team. I wouldn't make him captain immediately, but with 12 for leadership, 15 teamwork, 13 determination, he could definitely do that. His physicals are a little on the low side, but as a central midfielder on defend, he wouldn't need that much of it. All he would really need is fitness, and he has it, and strength, which he also has. His technical stats are holding up, but at 32 years old, I'm aware that they will begin to decline. I might offer him a 1-year deal. And Michael Taylor, 19-year-old free agent, young right back / right winger. Obviously, I don't use right wingers at the minute. But as an attacking fullback, he looks pretty decent for 19. Fair blocker pace about him. Could use a little more work rate maybe to get up and down the pitch, to have an entire side of the pitch to himself. 10 crossing, dribbling that can be worked on. A first touch which is good. Tackling and marking aren't amazing. But 19 years old, I'm thinking about signing this guy as well. My scouts reckon he could become quite good. Alright, I just want to go back to the scout report for Alex Lawless. What were the predictions of his wage demand? 750 to 1.2 grand. And I haven't touched anything. It comes up initially saying he wants 450 quid. Maybe that's because I lowered it. It suggested key player. I lowered it to backup and he took it. See if I can get him to 350. 400 then maybe? That's a turn up. That is a turn up for us. To be getting a player of his quality for £400 a week is a fucking steal. So the Michael Taylor, the young fullback that we were looking at, I've got him in for £250 a week. Accept that. And Alex Lawless for £400 a week. 2 good players there for not much layout. I'm very happy with that. Now for this next segment, I'm just going to have to put on my Francis Jeffers impression. Now let's take a look at what else has happened in the wacky world of football transfers. So yeah, as predicted, the English clubs splashing the cash in August anyway. Embolo to Chelsea. He will start in another series on this channel. Man United splashing out over 100 million potentially on the combination of Higuain and Romagnoli from the Serie A. Higuain might be a decent signing. He's finishing his 20, is it not? It is indeed. And Romagnoli I don't know too much about. Looks pretty fucking good though. How old is he? 22. Shit. Yeah, he's great. That's a great signing. Chelsea with Richelzi Bazouer. Never heard of you, mate. No offense. Bit of a fucking tank though. All 20 years old and all mental stats double figures. That's pretty decent. 16 for technique, 14 tackling, 14 passing, 14 marking, 15 first touch, 13. What the fuck position do you play? Are you centre mid? Yeah, he's a centre. Yeah, he's a good centre mid. Will Hughes to Liverpool for 21 million eventually from Derby. That's been a long time coming. I wonder what that'll happen in real life. Vincent Janssen, Tottenham career already over, gone to Everton. The graveyard for strikers, as we all know. Burnley have spent 13.5 million on a player. Ryan Woods from Brentford. Decent signing. Quite a lot to pay for a ginger though. And Mario Balotelli to Valencia for 13.5 million pounds. Hey dear. Moving from Hull to West Brom seems to be in vogue as well, with Snodgrass and Maguire making the sideways step. And let's have a look at July. Well, if we thought Man United and Chelsea were the big spenders based on August, it would appear that July rebuffs that. A total of, £130 million on Griezmann and Laporte. Two fantastic signings, two fantastic Frenchmen. You can't go far wrong with Greasy Griezmann, can you? You can play him on either wing or up front, and he will do an excellent job. And then Laporte, probably the best young centre-back in world football, arguably. 23 years old. Look at those physical stats. Look at those mental stats, with the exception of off the ball. And look at that tackling. Look at that marking. And look at that passing. 16 passing for a centre-back is mad. Ross Barkley to Chelsea for 34 million. Just pissing money away Chelsea there. Stefan de Vrij to Real Madrid, pretty decent transfer. Paco Alcacer to Atletico Madrid, that would be good for his career in real life. He will not get a game ahead of Suarez. He is wasting his vast potential being at Barcelona. Volland to Bayern has done the opposite. He will not play for Bayern. He will sit on the bench, wasting his potential. Ousmane Dembele, £50 million to Real Madrid. Can't blame Dortmund for taking it. Real Madrid, are they going to use him? Willian, the cheeky Brazilian, has gone to Barcelona. That's a waste. He's a right winger. They've got Messi. I mean, I'd play Willian over Messi. Of course I would. He's got high work rate. What's his work rate? 20. High work rate, I understated it. His work rate is perfect. What's Messi's about? 3? Yeah, definitely play Willian over Messi, but that's just me. No one else in the world would. Dybala to Arsenal. Finally, Arsenal have made a big transfer striker. Can you imagine if Arsenal paid £50 million, eventually 76, for a striker in real life? Arsenal fans would fucking cream themselves. Dybala's a pretty fucking good one to sign as well. 23 years old. He's apparently, I've never met him, but apparently he's a bit of a cunt. But when you look at those stats, you take the cuntishness. Excellent news here. Possibly our best centre-back, Jack Cowgill, is back in training. Excellent news. But he's not fit enough yet to be in the team for the second game of this episode, at home against Luton in the league. We're going with Maddison, Rooney, Sonny Bradley with Magoma, Alex Whittle at left back, obviously, Clovis, Atkinson, O'Hanlon, Connolly, Andy Little, and Piggott is in at target man for this game because Ryan Brunn is still semi-injured. Jason Williams comes onto the bench for the first time this season, I think. And other than that, it's exactly as expected, apart from the absence of Kyle Kopp, who's on international duty with Wales under 21s. Yep. Wales under 21s, that's a decent level to be playing at, Kyle. Decent. Have a shave. Okay, first highlight of the game. Garrett with a throw in for them. Well done, Rooney. Straight in. Don't know quite where that's a ball to. Piggott probably could have got it quite easily, but didn't bother trying. Here's O'Donnell for them. Rosie O'Donnell. I thought that said ooh and ooh, and I thought it was a double O then for a minute. Oh, can Andy Little get to that? This is his bread and butter. He's through. Can he finish? Of course he fucking can. Andrew Little. Right, the start of this York save, I wanted to shag Brody. I wanted Brody to Shrek is love, Shrek is life, all over me with that ugly face of his and that big, beefy body. But now it's all about Andy Little, the Northern Irish master, the cool, calm, collected, the lethal injection. Andy Little, what a boy. What a boyo. I want to shag him. Oh, but here comes Marriott for them. Clean through, and it's one apiece. Very good finish of his own by Marriott. That lead didn't last all that long. Jack Marriott with a goal for Luton. Drops us down to 8th. I didn't change anything after we scored early. Maybe should have. In fact, definitely should have, based on that. Montgomery's got all the pace in the world, but his positioning sometimes lets him down, and sometimes the pace isn't enough to recover. I will have to consider that when choosing my starting centre-back pairing for the season. It's looking like it's going to be Sonny Bradley and, once fit, Cowgill. But here we come again. Rooney, Atkinson. This is non-stop, this game so far. O'Hanlon, megged him. Connolly, kind of tried to bundle through, didn't really work out. And here they come with Uwan Hall. Whittle closing him down, tackling him. Excellent stuff, mate. Here's Connolly, turn. That's just a punt forward, but Piggott's going to chase it down. Can he put a cross in now? Yes, he fucking can. There's Aiden. What a goal! What a goal. Aidan Connolly just thumps into the roof of the net. He started this season on fine goal scoring form. And I am going to make the change this time. It's not much of a change. It's just dropping these onto support, which barely even classifies as a change, really. It's just drawing back just a little bit, just to try and not get caught like we did before. But this is excellent work from Piggott. And rather than just hammering any cross, he cuts it back to the edge of the box, where Connolly runs and meets it and spanks it into the top of the net. Great fucking goal. Now let's keep the lead this time for maybe more than a few minutes. Or perhaps not. Or perhaps so. Here's Piggott. Whittle. I wonder if I'll just leave this all unedited so you can see how quickly this is coming. Here's Whittle again. Don't lose it. Good man. O'Hanlon. Connolly. Excellent ball. There's Piggott. He's doing some good channel work for a target man. And there's Little again, and it's 3-1. Fucking get in. And now I'm going to make some more changes. 2-goal lead. I know it's only 22 minutes in. That's not the one I'm meant to click. I know it's only 22 minutes in, so I shouldn't really be making wholesale changes, and so I'm not. I'm just going to drop O'Hanlon back a little, and just generally, just maybe lower the tempo and keep possession a little. Not going to put it on shorter passing, keep it on mixed, but with the design of keeping possession and be a little more disciplined. That's all I'm going to change. Please don't bite me in the ass. But Piggott doing excellent channel work for a target man. Gets down the left again. Gets in behind them. Pulls across a ball again instead of just smacking across. That was quite a hefty deflection on that. That may have been going wide from Andy from there, which is really poor from him. But it ends up in the back of the nets. Who gives a flying fuck? Not this guy. Now let's just control this game. Take all this sting out of it. Or not. Headed away, I think, by Piggott. Here's O'Donnell. That's loads of space for Harrop. Someone needed to have spotted that, and it's 3-2. So let's. I'm feeling like Francis. I'm doing a Francis Jeffers here. I'm overcomplicating things for myself by trying to do too much shit. Let's just clear this. We had slightly deep before. We always do. Everything else was default. Let's just go back to being that. Leave O'Hanlon maybe on defend though. Don't want to watch that goal again. Fuck off. Franny, what do you think of me referring to that as doing a Francis Jeffers? Because you do that, mate. You do that all the fucking time. You change your tactics. Maybe he doesn't do it in the videos as much, but trust me, when we play each other, he pauses to go into the tactics screen every like 3 or 4 minutes in game. It's so frustrating. In the episode of the Germany save, when we do finally play each other, that episode will be about 4 years long. Because that's how long that one game will take to complete. Anyway, don't get complacent. Win. My halftime team talk is, boys, win. Whoa, nice star jumps, bro. I've never noticed that before. That was great. Please don't equalise while I'm laughing. Oh, that was so good. He was doing like star jumps whilst on the bench. He sat on the bench and then like jumped up into a star jump, then sat down and jumped. That was so cool. Right, please get the ball here. No? Okay, who's going to end up getting that? Them. Here's Sellers. Okay, Atkinson get out. Oh, on the volley. What a ball on the volley. That's a back pass. That was a back pass. Is that why I showed that as a highlight? Because the... Okay, either I just completely saw that wrong and that was their really weak shot, or that was a back pass. Let's have another look at this. That's a great cross on the half volley. Yeah, that's pretty cut and dry. That right there. That was very much a back pass. It didn't just come off him. He passed that to Madison, and he picked it up. Never mind, picked it up. He caught it. It's a good job their managers in Arsene Wenger will be shoving every cunt around right now. Magoma's had a poor game. He's the least fit man on the team, I think. Nope, Atkinson's slightly lower. But he's had a poor game, including a mistake for one of their goals. So Robinson is going to come on at centre-back, and I'm going to tell him he's amazing, and he's going to love me for it. Good man. The aforementioned tired Atkinson can now come off for the slightly more defensive Kane Ferdinand. Maybe on ball and midfielder support. I think I will do that, actually. And I'm going to tell him he's amazing, and he's going to love me for it. Aiden, add to the lead, mate. Oh, you fucking little beauty. He was so disappointing. He was our best player on paper since the beginning of this save. He's still not far off being that right now. And he was so disappointing at the beginning of the save. He didn't really do anything. But towards the end of last season and at the beginning of this, he has been phenomenal. He's been on fire. Do your fucking cartwheels, mate. You've been excellent. Got one sub left. I don't really want to take Connolly or Little off because they're both on a hat-trick. I don't want to upset them like that. Joe Pigot's had a very good... Joe Pigot hasn't scored a goal. Two players have scored twice, and they're both on 8.8s. Joe Pigot hasn't scored and he's on a 9. That's how good of a game he's had. So take a round of applause on your own, mate. I'm going to bring Cassidy on. Defensive forward, on support. Well done, mate. Well done, Joe Pigot. Came in for an injury. I wouldn't have played you otherwise, and I'm going to have to start playing you more, aren't I? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a very, very satisfying win indeed against Luton, who gave us a very good game, but we overcame them in the end. 4-2 victors. I was worried about us not scoring goals before the episode. We scored 7 in 2 games. Also conceded 4, but still, a step in a direction. Whether it's the right one or not remains to be seen. But that's 2 wins from the episode. That's a real continuation to our excellent start to this season. Where's that put us in the league? Puts us fucking 6th. We were tipped for a relegation battle. We're tipped, I think, to come 21st. And we're currently 6th. I know there's only 7 games played. I don't get my head up in my clouds too early, too soon. But 6 games unbeaten, 3 wins, 3 draws. Just the 1 defeat the first game of the season, a narrow defeat against Stevenage, who are in 4th now. So... fucking excellent start. I'm really excited. Really excited.